Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Amirah binti Mat Napi, PC17080. I will talk about management of technology, which is I will cover about chapter 4, technology life cycle. The technology life cycle describes the commercial gain of a product, and some technologies such as steel, paper or cement manufacturing have a long lifespan with minor variation in technology incorporate with time. While in the other cases, such as electronic or pharmaceutical product, the lifespan may be quite short. The TLC associates with a product or technological service there is different from product life cycle PLC within a product life cycle management. The latter is concerned with the life or product in the marketplace with respect to timing in production, marketing measures, and business costs. The technology underlying the product, for example, there of a unique brevity may be quite marginal, but the process of creating and managing life as a branded product will be very different. As we can see here, the technology life cycle is concerned with the time and cost of developing the technology, the timeline of recovering costs, and making the technology profit to the cost and risk. The TLC may be protected during its cycle with patent and trademark, seeking to lengthen the cycle to minimize the profit from it. The product of the technology may be a commodity such as plastic or a product like integrated smartphone. The development of a competitive product or process can be a major effect on the lifespan of the technology, making it shorter. Equally, the loss of intellectual property right through regulations or loss of its secret element through leak also work to reduce a technology lifespan. Plus, it is apparent that the management of the TLC is an important aspect of technology development. Most new technology follow a similar technology maturity life cycle, describe the technological maturity of a product. Next, I will continue with TLC process, which is decline, R&D, essence, and maturity that we can see in slide. Next, I will continue with TLC process, which is decline, R&D, essence, and maturity that we can see in slide. So, for the part of TLC, which is technology life cycle, the first is R&D. It is when income from input are negative and the prospect of failure are increased. Second, essence, which is when out of pocket costs have been recovered. Technology start to gather strength by going some point to technology life cycle. For the third is maturity, which is gain is stable and rise up and going into saturations. And for the last, decline, which is the decay, reducing fortunes and utility of the technology. So that we can see TLC that implement in device. We can see here in the slide. Look at these pictures. There are many implementations of technologies in mobile. Okay, now we move to the TLC versus PLC. As we know that TLC is come from the words of technology lifecycle that functions as commercial gain of a product through the expense of development process and the financial return during vital life. Next, TLC also focus on time and cost of research, the technology, the timeline of recovering costs and moods, a profit and risk including in TLC. Then PLC is known as product life cycles, which is stage through a product or known as category bypass. Next, PLC starting from marketing, growth, maturity, and demand in market. Next, PLC also not include with all product reach the final stage, but some product continue to grow and some up and down. So we proceed with part of technology life cycle, which is R&D, essence, maturity, and decline. For the part of PLC, there is 4. The first is introductions, the second is growth, the third is maturity, and the fourth is decline. Let's move to the technology life cycle part or curve. As we can see here, TLC curve is very different with